Hello everyone, my name is Agodi Alabwe and I'm the head of school for CTL Academy, Abuja. Thank you for joining me again today for this week's Read Aloud. Today we're going to read a book that celebrates fathers because tomorrow is Father's Day, and so I'd like to dedicate this week's reading to all the fathers, grandpas, and father figures in all our lives. So we'll be reading a book from the Berenstain Bear Series called Father's Day Blessings. Father's Day Blessings by Mike Berenstain. Here we go. It was early June, and all over Bear Country, June things were happening. The flowers were bursting into bloom, birds were singing in the trees while building their nests, butterflies danced around Mama Bear's head as she worked in her garden, and not far off, another June thing was happening. Brother, sister, and Honey were making Father's Day plans. Can you see? Okay, there we go. Pictures. Making Father's Day plans. What should we do this year? Wondered Sister. It was hard coming up with something new and different each year. Papa could take us out to the movies, said Brother. There's a cool new Space Grizzlies movie coming out. I don't really like Space Grizzlies, said Sister. Maybe we should just invite Papa to a nice tea party with my Barbie dolls. Blocks, said Honey. Papa can help build with blocks. Honey was really into blocks lately. Mama couldn't help overhearing them. You know, she said over her shoulder, those don't really sound like plans for Papa. They sound more like plans for you cubs. But Papa loves to do things with us, protested Brother. True, said Mama, but on his own special day, maybe you should plan something just for him. Like what? Asked Sister. Mama had a suggestion. Grizzly Gran and I overheard Papa and Gramps saying they'd like to go on a fishing trip together, said Mama. Why don't we take them up to Silver Lake for the day? While they're off fishing, we'll prepare a nice Father's Day picnic for them. That sounds like fun, said Brother. But then he remembered it wasn't supposed to be for him. Is it okay for us to have fun too? Of course, sweetie, said Mama, giving him a hug. And we can help, said Sister. We'll make goodie bags for Papa and Gramps to snack on while they are fishing. Nice touch, said Mama. When Father's Day dawned, it wasn't even dawn yet. It was dark. Rise and shine, you young guns, said Gramps, rousting the cubs out of bed. The early bird gets the worm, and the early bear catches the fish. What time is it? Yawned Sister. 4 a.m., said Gramps. Why do fish get up so early? Wondered Brother sleepily. The cubs staggered into the kitchen where Mama and Gran were packing the picnic. Papa was getting fishing gear ready, the cubs noticed how happy he looked. It made them feel better about having to get up so early. Hello, Nini. Hello, Miss Aditi. They were soon bundled into the car and on their way to Silver Lake with a rowboat towing behind. As they drove through the quiet countryside, the sky began to lighten and the sun rose in a great glow of pink and gold. It was beautiful. The cubs were glad they were up and about to see it. When they arrived at Silver Lake, Gramps and Papa got the boat into the water while Gran, Mama, and the cubs got the cooking things ready. They waved goodbye as the two dads rowed out on the lake. Good luck, called Mama and Gran. Catch lots of fish, called the cubs. Gramps and Papa just smiled. Out on the lake, the two fisher bears dropped their lines in the water and let the boat drift. As they munched on the snacks the cubs had packed, they leaned back, closed their eyes, and let out great peaceful sighs. Ah, they said. A little breeze ruffled the surface of the lake. A kingfisher flashed by in a gleam of blue. A little way off, a fish jumped. Pop! You know, said Gramps, at times like these, I'm just thankful to be alive in God's beautiful world. This is a wonderful Father's Day for us, but we should always remember that we have a Father in heaven too. Yes, agreed Papa. It reminds me of the old hymn. And he began to sing. This is my Father's world, and to my listening ears, all nature sings, and round me rings the music of the spheres. Gramps joined in with Papa. This is my Father's world. I rest me in the thought of rocks and trees, of skies and seas, his hand the wonders wrought. The sound of their singing drifted over the water. What on earth, wondered Gran. They're singing, said the cubs, amazed. Mama smiled. It sounds like they're having a nice Father's Day. They don't seem to be doing much fishing, said Gran. Oh, I don't know, said Mama, looking out over the beautiful lake. There are different kinds of fishing. You've heard about fishing for souls? Maybe that's what's going on out there. Sure enough, when Gramps and Papa got back, they had nary a fish between them. But they had something else. a feeling of peace deep down inside. And another thing they had deep down inside were empty tummies. They were as hungry as two papa bears. "Did I hear somebody say something about a picnic?" asked Gramps. And after saying grace, a fine Father's Day feast was had by all. The end. Oops. So that was Father's Day Blessings, part of the Berenstain Bear Series. And so I'd like to wish all the daddies out there a wonderful Father's Day tomorrow. And thank you all for joining me today. Let's see who's here. I see Joyce is here, Nini, Auntie Chi-Chi, and everyone else. Thank you all, and I will see you next week. Miss Aditi. Bye.